Lift your vibrations up, sweetheart. Lift your energy up, boost it, and get what you need out of life.
I got my energy back, yeah. I'm on that frequency, mentally, spiritually, elevating, yeah. To my core.
What's good, my frequency family? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ella the Elevated, and this is my platform where I am giving you the formula of how to stop being the editor and become the author of your life story. So how is everybody doing out there? I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I'm recording this video on October 1st. Today is Tuesday. I normally record on Saturday, but we had an event at work on Saturday, so I didn't get a chance to record it. And now today my allergies are going bananas, so my eyes are swollen. I probably look a mess, forgive me. I might keep wiping my eyes because they're leaking like crazy, but we're gonna get through it real quick. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to build up your energy, how to have good energy, how to raise your vibrations. Because we know that when you're in a state of like having this higher vibration, this higher energy, you're in a positive state where you're able to easily manifest the things that you're working on a lot easier. We know that like attracts like, so that higher positive vibration that you're sending out is going to also attract things to your life a lot easier. It's all magnetic. It's all magnetic, and it's all basically rooted in how you feel. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to start off by throwing two charts up on the screen for you guys, and I'm going to look at it from my phone. And these are the emotional guidance scale that kind of shows you where you are and on a vibrational level how that's impacting your life. And you can kind of look at this chart to see maybe where you are on this scale, and then figure out why you're not getting the results that you want to get from your meditation, from your manifestation. It could be that you're kind of vibrating at a really low frequency and you need to lift it up. So if you look at the first chart, the emotional guidance scale, and you can easily find this online. There's so many different ones. I just pulled up two for us to look at real quick. So you can see on the left hand side is what I see it as. I don't know if it's going to be on the right when it's turned around, but the upward scale, the upward spiral, I mean. So you see where it starts, right? It starts with just being content. Like, I'm not super duper happy about anything. I'm not overjoyed, but I'm at least content. Right? And if you put that on an upward trajectory, then it goes to what? Actually being hopeful. So now you're just not content with things, you're actually hopeful. And then you move up to being optimistic about it. And then what is it? You become positive, you have expectations, and then your enthusiasm starts to kick in. Like, you're actually enthused about it. Then you have passion about it. So you see how you can start from a scale where you're just content, you know, you just have a little bit of gratitude and you're thankful for what you have and where you are. And as you begin to increase on this scale, you can see how you start to expect good things to happen. You start to be hopeful about it. Then you start to be certain about it. Then you start to be passionate about it, and you have drive about it. You see? So that's the trajectory that we want to follow when we're manifesting, and really just when we're trying to build our energy. You want to stay on that side of the scale. Now, when you look on the other side and you find yourself on a downward spiral, it was so interesting that at the top of this one was boredom. You know, you get bored. Like, a lot of us, we don't really have time to get bored, especially my ladies out there in your 40s and, you know, your 30s and your 40s. You may have kids, family, husband, job, careers, you know, businesses to run. So boredom doesn't really seep in. But you know this to be true for a lot of people. When you're bored, you're not resonating at a high frequency. So that one was really interesting to me. When you're frustrated, disappointed, worried, discouraged, feeling revenge. We talked about that in another video. Feeling jealous, you know, when you're pessimistic all the time, when you're overwhelmed, right? When you're overwhelmed with all of the things that you're trying to juggle in your day-to-day life, that's putting you at a frequency that's on a downward spiral. So that's something to keep in mind. Doubt, blame, anger, hatred, rage, insecurity. These are all the feelings that when you're feeling them, you are having low energy. You are having low vibration. You're not attracting positive things to you in this state of mind. You're actually going on a downward trajectory, right? And then quickly, if we look at the other emotional spiral, again, it just shows the same thing when you're ascending and descending. And you see the line in the middle where it's at boredom. Look at all of the things that are above. When you're feeling, it's some of the same things we saw in the other chart, but humility, freedom, knowledge, abundance, compassion, empowerment, positive self-talk. All of those things are ascending. It's taking you higher to a higher vibration, right? And then you look at the things below: jealousy, frustration, self-pity, hatred, being impatient. I know that I don't have a lot of patience. I've tried to go see the wizard and ask him to give me some because I'm not very patient. So I think about that, right? Doubt, blame, sorrow, all the way down to being unalive, where you're just not vibrating at all. You see what I mean? So this is a really good chart to refer to, and really be honest with yourself. If you don't want to share it with anyone else, at least be honest with yourself and look at these charts and see kind of where you are. And this will tell you what energy you're projecting out into the universe and what your vibration level is like, where it's at any given point in time. And then you can take the necessary steps to boost your energy back up by, trying to get to the top of that scale again. Now, speaking of things that you can do to boost your energy back up, to boost your vibration back up, when you see that you're falling on the lower end of that scale or on the wrong side of the spiral and you want to boost it back up, here's a couple things that you can do. So one thing that I do is I listen to positive music, right? Like if you listen to a good song, it's going to put you in a good mood for certain. My 4 go-to songs that I listen to when I want to get hype and boost myself up is Happy by Pharrell Williams, Beautiful Morning by Kanye West, Smile by Kirk Franklin, and Closer to My Dreams by, how do you pronounce her name? I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Guape. I don't want to ruin it. But those 4 songs are songs that are very, very uplifting that I listen to. So if you're listening to music that's like deep and down, and even like when you listen to the vibrations, because everything is vibration, so you listen to the instrumental of a song, and when it's that deep, dark, scary movie type song, you need to turn it off. If you're already down, you need to turn it off. And I know a lot of people like to listen to down, depressing music when they're down and just kind of wallow in their sorrow, but it's only sending your vibration lower and lower and lower, and you're sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into that state of mind. So you want to kind of, if you need to listen to that song to get past the moment, cool, but you need to turn on some uplifting music and try to get yourself back into that upward trajectory, right? Another simple thing that you can do is, call a friend who's funny. We all have, or I hope you have, a friend or a family member who's like super funny, and when you talk to them that you're gonna be like belly laughing so hard because they're just so silly and so funny. Call somebody who's funny or put on a funny movie, right? For me, my go-to funny movies is Life and Norbit. It doesn't matter how many times I watch those movies, I am going to be crying, laughing. So if I need to lift myself back up, I'm going to go put on a funny movie. You can go to a comedy show and like just watch a good comedy show and get a good belly laugh. But do something that makes you laugh, that takes your mind off of whatever it is that's bringing you down, and begin to, again, boost your vibration back up, boost your energy back up. I also feel like pets are things that make me laugh. I have a cat. I haven't introduced you guys to Bella yet. She's always downstairs locked up when I'm recording, but I'm going to introduce you guys to Bella. She's super funny. She usually lifts my mood. Babies lift my moods. I will even get online, get on TikTok or something and like watch baby, reels or baby videos. They're so funny. They just make me laugh. Pets and babies make me laugh. So again, that's something that can boost your energy back up, boost your vibration back up. But on the flip side of the technology, sometimes you need to detox from technology, because there can be a lot of things on there that's like bringing your mood down. And especially when it's like, you know, all the comparisons, and if you feel a certain way about your body, about what you have and don't have, that could be bringing your mood down. So maybe you need to detox from social media for a little bit, you know, but be careful with what you're consuming on TV, on social media, on music. If your mood is down, your energy is down, you want to avoid those things until you get it to boost back up. Some natural things that you can do: you can go out into nature, right? You can go out into nature, and you can do grounding, which we're going to talk about. But you can do grounding. Just take your shoes off and walk outside barefoot and walk in the grass. Watch out for the dog poop, but you know, step out in the grass, step on the cement. There are negative charges that go into your body from the earth naturally, and it will balance you out, right? So go outside, don't look at the sun, but like let the sun shine down on you. There's natural things from the earth that can help you even with boosting your energy back up. So go outside, get some sun, go for a walk, get some fresh air, you know. Declutter your space. That's a really good one. Like your surroundings are kind of like a mirror of how you're feeling internally, whether you know it or not. Sometimes that's very, very true in many situations. So declutter your space, right? Let your space be nice and clean and organized. And then also open the window and let some air, some fresh air blow through. Light a candle, light some incense, you know, sage. These are like all things that are really, really good with boosting your energy back up. Some other things, like there's so many crystals that you can have like centered around your home that let off positive energy. I'll put a couple of them on the screen so you can see them. But get yourself some crystals. I have a ton of them, and like I'll put them in different corners and areas of my home so that they're like constantly pulling out negative energy and recharging the space with positive energy. So you can get yourself some crystals. There's different foods that you can eat. There's leafy greens, of course, green tea that I'm drinking now. There's different nuts. There's different berries. Berries are really good. So again, you can go online and you can really just Google like foods that boost your energy, right? And it will give you a whole list of a whole bunch of different foods that you can eat that'll help boost your energy back up. Another thing that you could do that I really love is like plants. Plants are actually good for boosting your energy. Flowers are good for boosting your energy. I think the number one is a rose. The roses are the ones that put off the most positive energy. So get yourself some roses and put them around the house. And even like rose fragrant things. I have a nice rose oil. You know, put some in your bathtub and take a nice bath in this rose oil. So all of these things, especially if you use them in conjunction with each other, it's definitely going to boost your mood. I'm telling you, it works. When I start to feel down, I'll start doing 1, 2, 3 or multiple of these things just to get my energy back up, and it works. There's also spices that actually boost your energy back up. So it's like turmeric, ginger, garlic, cinnamon. I actually put some cinnamon in my tea. I don't know why I did that, but because I want to get the cinnamon inside, and I just wasn't cooking anything that I could put cinnamon in. So I put a little bit in my tea, kind of to use as the sweetener. I haven't tasted it yet. I was waiting for it to cool, but it's not bad. I can't really taste it, honestly. I probably should have put a little bit more, but cinnamon is something that actually boosts your energy up. So cook something with and put some cinnamon in it. Green tea is another good one, and these things have they have healing properties in them as well. They're good for arthritis. They're good for your digestive system. So you're working on your internal body. You're working on your energy body. You're working on your physical body. You know, getting your limbs moving and everything. So there's so many benefits to just taking some of these things and incorporating them into your day-to-day routine and to your daily diet. And it's going to get that energy back up. It's going to get that vibration back up. And the next thing you know, you're going to be optimistic. You know, you're going to come up from out of that funk and out of that slump, and you're going to start to feel more hopeful and more optimistic. And then it'll be easier for you to climb higher and higher on that scale that we looked at. For tea, you have green tea, you have chamomile, you have lemon balm. So go online and just look up the fruits, the crystals, the natural remedies for boosting your energy. There's a wealth full of information out there, and it really will help you kind of just get yourself up out of that dark space, because if you know, you know. If you've dealt with depression, you know that if once you get on that path of feeling negative and feeling down, it can be really hard to come up out of it. And I don't want to see anybody here in my frequency family going in the wrong way. We're here as a family to support one another and to come out of this thing with our dreams manifested, baby. We don't have time to be going the wrong way. You also want to make sure that you get rid of people around you who are kind of bringing you down, who are sucking the energy out of you. You know, if you have those people around you, to the best that you can, get them from around you. I've cleared my space of a lot of people because I'm telling you, my energy is off when I'm around them and I can feel it. And, you know, it's not worth it at the end of the day. I don't care how long you've been friends. It's not worth it at the end of the day if it's impacting your health and your ability to manifest your dreams and get what you want out of this life. So think about that. And, you know, with our jobs that are super duper stressful, if you have a job that can be, you know, challenging, just, you know, find your balance with it. You gotta give it a cutoff point. Like, I work sometimes around the clock, 7 days a week, and I'm learning to just cut it off, especially since I have to come here and do this for you guys and all the other things that I'm working on. I have to be able to tap out of work and tap into my mental health, tap into my personal time, tap into just my space, you know? So don't be afraid to tell people enough is enough. Don't be afraid to have a cutoff point. Don't be afraid to set limits and set boundaries for yourself, because people will only take as much as you give. As much as you will allow them to take, they will keep on taking, baby. Because I don't think that people do it out of a negative, you know, from a negative space. It's just that people need things, and if you're very resourceful, you're one of those people that, you know, others always go to for advice and for money and for this and that, then you can find yourself getting drained really quickly of your energy. So protect your energy. It is your peace. It is the thing that is going to help you get to where you're going in life. When you tap out and when you're drained of your energy, how are you refueling yourself? Where do you plug in to recharge? You have to make sure that you have a plan on how you're going to recharge when that energy bank starts to deplete. Because when it gets low and you're not being conscious about it, it can go to a place where things start to move in the wrong direction, and the next thing you know, it's out of control and it's really hard to get back on track. So just really take stock and be focused on how much you're giving out to others, how much you're taking in for yourself, and just have a balance. That's all it is. It's just balance. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick, even though I am like so miserable right now. I work in HR, and I don't like when someone's only been with the company for a short period of time and already they want to call off. And sometimes it's for a legitimate reason. I'm like, come on now, you just started this job. And that's kind of how I felt about myself. I'm like, come on, LA, you just started this channel. You can't miss a week already. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to push through it and get on here. And plus, I love coming on here talking to you guys. I love meeting you in the comments. If you've made it this far in this video, as a matter of fact, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and help a girl out. I'm trying to build this channel from the ground up. We're going to look back in a few months. Let's put it out there in the universe. We're going to look back and be like, wow, look how much this frequency family has grown. And it's because of all of you guys were here and you did it with me. And for that, I'm so grateful and appreciative to you. Thank you so much. But if this is some content that you feel like someone could benefit from, share the video. Like, please do share it. You know, it'll help grow the channel, but more importantly, it's going to help that individual. And that's what I want to see. I want to see that this content is actually helping people. That is the main purpose. If you're going to do something in life, you have to have a purpose of why you're doing it. And it can't be just for self-gratification, or, you know what I mean? Like, it has to have a higher purpose, something that's higher than yourself. So please share this video, like, subscribe, comment, and come back. I appreciate you guys so much. If you're new here and you found me, hi, welcome to the Frequency family. I'm so happy to have you. I hope you come back. I would love to see you here more often. And for my trusted few guys, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. I'm going to jump off here and go take me a Benadryl because I am so miserable. But I did it. I still got my video out on Thursday. Now I got to go edit it. But, you know, take stock of your energy, guys. Make sure that you are incorporating some of these things that we talked about. Take the time and do the research for yourself. I'm gonna, you know, share more and more so you guys don't have to do the research. I love researching this stuff when I have the time with everything else that I'm doing, but I want to bring it to you so if you don't have time, you could just pop on this video and get some really helpful knowledge that will help you in your day-to-day and help you with your manifestation. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching it. I appreciate you, and I will see you next week. But until then, lift your vibrations up, sweetheart. Lift your energy up, boost it, and get what you need out of life, because that does it for me. So do it for you.